The 72-year-old building near the Powell River's South Fork is a fixture for Big Stone Gap, Virginia residents, serving as town hall since 1987. But the brick structure's 2024 placement on the National Historic Register isn't about that. For more than a decade, it served as a segregated black high school, a place whose own origin story offers a reminder of how separate was not equal. Jeff Keeling reports.
They took our house. They took 6 families' property, houses and property, to build this school, all black, right.
James A. Bland High School's physical foundation came from a familiar segregation-era phenomenon, black-owned homes being bought up through eminent domain. But under Principal Cato H. Shorter's leadership, it created more important foundations from 1954 through 1965 for people like Ruth Hoskins.
My dad was a coal miner, and my mom did domestic work for people ironing and cleaning houses. We moved to Big Stone Gap from a coal camp when I was in the 6th grade.
Black children's public education had largely occurred in coal camps and churches until Shorter and Rex Carnes created the Appalachian Training School in 1937. Shorter's son Donald said his dad wanted to prepare students for more than menial labor when he opened Bland 17 years later.
He only wanted a chance to let the students get a chance to do what they did, and they were very successful.
That meant a laser focus on high-quality instruction.
His job was to teach, and that's what he tried to do, and he instilled that to all of his teachers.
Alberta Mitchell says it worked, and the impact is her top memory from Bland.
Just the concern and care the teachers gave us to make sure that we did have a future. I applied to several different schools with the help of my English teacher, Grace Murphy.
The results showed in successful careers in a world of broadening opportunities for Black Americans.
As far as I'm concerned, we had the best teachers. I guess that's why I went into payroll, because Mr. Shorter was our math teacher, and I dearly loved math.
Getting away to college and career helped them understand just how good the foundation had been.
I did not know that I knew math as much as I did. I worked for an aviation group. It's called Hamilton Standard. Hamilton Standard is responsible for the Apollo.
Mitchell remembers a classroom full of stumped city kids when her Morgan State University professor asked for someone to diagram a sentence.
Raise my hand. I knew how to diagram a sentence because Grace Murphy saw to it that we knew how to diagram sentences. So that just gives you an example of the foundation.
But Cato Shorter knew it couldn't be all work and no play.
He brought football in, and we kind of dominated football.
Basketball games were extremely loud. We had a lot of activities in this gym here. We had our proms here.
We had a little group, we call ourselves the Supremes. I think Alberta might have been one of them. We would put on little acts.
Sandra Jones was about 12 then, a Bland 7th grader, looking forward to all that the high school and life as a Bland Buffalo had to offer.
I think we all thought that we would always be here.
But in May 1965, the 7th grader was visiting all-white Powell Valley High School with a small number of classmates in a full gym.
You have all those people. Some of them probably had never seen a black person before, and all eyes were on us, and we were really afraid.
The next year, integration. Responses from students, parents, and teachers were sometimes good, sometimes not so good.
It was a learning thing, you know, we had to learn it as we went.
Mitchell has a nuanced take on the changes finally brought to Southwest Virginia more than a decade after the Supreme Court's Brown versus Board of Education ruling.
It's not an easy answer there. The blacks needed more equality of education, facilities, and resources. I will just say I'm glad I graduated from Bland High School, and I graduated before integration.